I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Janibek Alimkhanuly, 5'11.5" tall with a reach of 71.5 inches. It's the Miracle. It's Janibek Alimkhanuly, the unified middleweight champion of the world. What a decorated amateur career he had with a 307 record. Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs. He bounced back from cancer as a two-time middleweight world champion and has fought the best of the best in his division. Let's see what he's got for us here in this one.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Zelandi in Kazakhstan, introducing a unified middleweight champion of the world, known as Kazakh Style, Janibek Alimkhanuly. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed two-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, Daniel, the Miracle Man Jacobs.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
It's a privilege and an honor.
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Good counter punch. And he misses with that jab. How about that time counter shot? That counter punch caught him clean. Do you believe what we're seeing? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. There's a counter shot. Oh, that punch. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That counter shot lands. That hook doesn't score. Throws the uppercut but misses. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Janibek that last round.
All your work all the way through.
Here we go for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The perfect counter lands. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He misses with that jab. Good punch. Caution is being thrown to the wind. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Janibek in that last round.
Right.
From this
You're getting soft on me.
on to the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both men step back for just a moment. Well done with that counter shot. The punch scores. They exchange punches. Perfect counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Janibek that last round.
And you've been coasting this fight. And now you're going to let him.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Can't score with that jab. Good counter punching. Can't land the jab there. Oh, what a punch! Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Janibek in that last round. Well, this is the...
Deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Beautiful counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You'd like to see more jabs. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. He misses with that straight left. Punch, counter punch. Back and forth they go. Nice counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Janibek that last round.
Switch on. Switch on.
This is the beginning of round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Janibek in that last round.
Completely. Let's get out there. Get your butt.
Here we go. It's round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws And that's a very confident spot to be in.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these...
And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
A shot!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come to me.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
And he scores with the counter. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think they all know who won this round. Let's talk about Janibek that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. And we enter the 8th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you.
Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Well done with that counter shot. Good counter punching. Why weren't they covering up? Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he does?
Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.